This week, the Fiends watched
The Outsider. And it wasn't just this week.
That's right.
It was past 10 weeks.
These weeks, the Fiends watched.
Yeah, we watched The Outsider, and it's finally over.
Yeah, the finale just happened, guys. So, again, if you haven't watched, there's 10 episodes. We watched it in 10 weeks.
Yes, and we said, you know what? We're just going to wait until it's all done, and then we'll give our review. And it finally finished a couple nights ago. So we're going to break it down. So what we do is we ask each other really quick, a little short how do you do? What did you think of this series as a whole?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to ask you first.
You are.
Michael.
Yeah.
Truly, deep in your heart, all honesty.
Yeah.
What did you think of The Outsider?
Deep in my little boy soul, dude, right? Because we both have little boy soul still. The Outsider, the series as a whole, had a really strong start. I think it fell flat overall, but I still think that the series was decent.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm torn with this, dude. I'm really torn with it. I thought the first 2 episodes were masterpieces of fucking television, literally masterpieces of television. And ever since that 3rd episode, was it a waste of time? I'm almost on that. I'm almost on that verge of it was a waste of time. I'm really almost on that verge, and it breaks my heart. That's why I'm torn by it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what I'll say, and we're obviously gonna break down everything. So.
We're gonna get into spoilers pretty quick because you kind of have to.
Yeah. If you guys haven't, if you haven't watched it, and you're like thinking about it, watch it. But there's really not much to spoil if you really think about it.
True.
Because there is no big reveal, and there's no which you thought there was gonna be.
Yeah.
Right? You watch the first 2 episodes, you're like, oh, this is a mystery. This is a fucking mystery.
Yeah.
And it just isn't. It isn't a mystery. It really isn't a mystery.
No, you get a lot of answers quick, and I guess it's going to be a spoiler.
No, I'm just saying, you don't get a lot of answers. That's what I'm trying to say is you don't get a lot of answers once you learn what's going on. And even when you learn what's going on, you get no mythology behind it. You get no reasoning. You get no origin. You get nothing. And that's why there really isn't a lot of spoilers in this besides who dies. But even that is all right, who dies? I guess you're right. There is one after 2 episodes.
Yeah.
That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, well, what I was trying to say was that you actually do get a lot of answers. You don't get the main question that the viewer has answered.
What's the main question that the viewer has?
What is El Cuco? What's the backstory to it?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. So you get answers, but you're not getting you want the thing that you're thinking about from episode 1 is, what is this thing? Where did it come from? Let me learn more about it.
No, disagree, dude. Because in episode 1, we don't know what did this. We don't know if Jason Bateman did this. We don't know anything. Once you learn what it is in the 5th episode or whatever it is, that's when you're like, okay, they revealed what it is. Let's understand more about this thing. And you never do. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it was a mystery in the beginning. The first 2 episodes are like, oh shit, bro. What is this? It's going to be a genius fucking mystery. And fuck, man, it really makes me mad that I'm saying this right now.
I know what you mean.
It really makes me mad that I'm saying this right now.
Product of Steve Enking, dude.
And I think it was only written a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's not old at all.
Because the first piece of trivia is super cool. It says the character in the novel, when they find his computer, they say he was watching Ozark on Netflix. And guess who starred in the fucking series? Jason Bateman stars in Ozark. So
JC Beatty, dude.
It's not old, is what I'm trying to say.
No.
If he wrote that in the novel, it's not old.
Fresh. That means since 2016, 2015.
And what I look at this is why'd you write this book? Maybe in the book there's more themes, and there is a theme in this movie of loss and letting things go and grief, and there are some themes in this, but he's covered those themes so much
to death
in his work that it's unless something in the book major isn't in the show, why did you write this story?
Good point.
right?
Yeah, because I didn't look up any differences. I don't know of any, actually.
Exactly, yeah.
So maybe somebody could tell us. I don't know.
We are literally idiots when it comes to words and literature. So
words, books, smart things.
Anything. Pages, turn pages, that's it. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, what's the point? We always talk about that with movies and things that get rebooted after many years, or a sequel comes out 20 years later. You got to have a damn good reason to make this or to actually turn it into a show.
If it's going to be good.
Yeah, dude. If it's going to be good, then it's like, oh,
need a
okay.
good reason, yeah.
Look, if you asked me, I would have been, my betting bottom dollar been, oh, it's probably a sick reveal. Stephen King probably pushed to get this made because, wow, it's going to be amazing. Yeah. That's my betting. After, dude, the first 2 episodes, you said they were genius. I'm so there with you.
Yeah, so let's talk about the first 2 episodes.
Should we tell the quick synopsis in case they haven't or no?
If you want to.
I might as well, dude.
You love doing that recently.
Why not? Well, because people want to know sometimes, dude. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
All right, man. Do it, dude.
It's the second one because the first one always sucks in IMDb. Really quick. The Outsider begins with a seemingly straightforward investigation into the gruesome murder of a young boy. Loves young boys. But when an insidious supernatural force edges its way to the case, it leads a seasoned cop and an unorthodox investigator to question everything they believe in.
Oh, well, we got that out. Thank you.
Some people don't know.
We get the fucking synopsis out, dude.
He's so mad I said he likes boys.
100%, dude. Can't do that nowadays, bro. It's 2020, dude.
Corey Feldman. All right, let's keep going.
See, but you just ruined the whole flow because now I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's talk about the first episodes. It's exactly what you last said.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about the first 2 episodes.
Oh.
What I mean, every second of the first 2 episodes for me were every scene, every shot felt like it had a weight to it. It felt important. And I was at the edge of my seat every single scene or shot in the first 2 episodes. So when a show does that, it sets its own bar. So if you're going to set a bar like that, don't come with 8 other episodes that suck. And this guy every week would be like, "Oh man, it was good. It was a good episode. No, I liked it." And I would be, I wasn't trying to fight you on it. I was just wasn't liking it, and I was being honest. And I'm just like, I don't like this. I want to like it because the first episodes were so good. How can it fall so far? And I tried so fucking hard to love this and love every episode, and it just kept getting worse. And there were glimpses here and there, but it never got back on track. And even with the finale, I don't think it got back on track. The finale was decent, but there wasn't enough to, what's the word? To, why can't I think of that word? No, not subvert, to make up for the lack of entertaining value in the other ones.
I mean, dude, 1 and 2 were basically perfect.
Yep.
And I didn't mind 3. Again, I know it's been now 7 weeks since I've seen it, but I just remember the only time I really got a feeling of like, I was let down, literally like let down. I still thought they were all pretty good episodes, but the letdown was oof. Probably 6.
Because now I'm a little confused that you said, because every time we talked, you said you liked the episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So was it the finale that like didn't make you like the show overall? Or
well, like I said, I mean the first 2, I look at those, I know they're super early, but I'm splitting the 10 episodes into halves. So I'm going to say the first half of the season, second half of the season.
Why?
Because there's 10 episodes. I don't know. I'm going to split this into halves. I mean, you technically can split it into however you want.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I just feel like the first half of the season
really
was stronger than, I mean, the last 2 episodes, well, again, the 9th episode was a lot better than 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
10, it did not make up for that dip. So overall, I thought the show was decent. I did like the episodes.
Okay.
I was in on it. I was obviously watching it right when it came on, 9 o'clock every Sunday.
Yeah.
But overall,
I was just trying to ask, like, what changed? Like, when did it change for you to come and give that opinion of, like, you know what? Like, I was kind of let down by it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I just think because you have that high bar in the beginning, and then there's this, there was a subtle dip in the next, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then 7, 8 were just, I was going, I was agreeing with you though, like pick up the pace. 100% I was agreeing with you on that.
Wasn't?
Yes, I was. It was still a decent, dude, was there really bad episodes?
Yes.
How many would you say?
More than not. Now that the show is over, the first 2 episodes and the last episode are the only good episodes.
Interesting. Okay.
Front to back. This show did a thing of the last 5 minutes of the majority of episodes were great. The last 5 minutes were great, so it distorted you to be like, oh, that episode was sick. But if you minus the last 5 minutes of every episode, you're like, why did I just watch this? Why did I just watch people driving in a car and talking about nothing? Why did I just watch people sitting at a table and talking about nothing? Why did I just do that? But the last 5 minutes like hits you with something and you're like, oh, fuck, I can't wait till next week. That's why I was like, okay, next week, all right, I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep doing it, you know? But if you minus those last 5 minutes of every episode, especially the ones after the first two, it just makes it pointless. For me, it makes it pointless, man.
But bad episodes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Bad
I mean, that's
episodes,
your opinion for sure.
Wasted time, wasted money on like actors, and like you're setting all this up. This is HBO. This is a major budget, and just all of this stuff that goes into making a show like this. For them, for now that the story's complete, Mikey, this should have been 3-episode miniseries. This should have been 3-hour, full-length hour, not fucking 42 minutes. Because if you notice the length of episodes, especially the last two, they were 43 minutes each, man. They were literally 43 minutes each. And I'm going, why? It's a telltale sign of they're dragging it out.
Yeah.
The finale of all these shows, I expected to hit play and for it to be 1 hour and 8 minutes.
I know.
Right? Didn't you?
100%.
And I click it and it's like 56. I'm like, what?
I know. It's because of the show after, I guess.
It didn't need to do that, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It did not need to be 10 episodes, and it did not. Dude, I don't even think it needs to be 5 episodes. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know. I mean, look, and that's another thing that kind of plays into my overall synopsis being decent for the series, is that when it is finally over, it's either that 10 was going to save everything, like you said, give a turnaround,
exactly.
make up. The fact that it didn't made me realize even more that 10 is way too long.
That's what. Wait, what do you mean
long.
10?
10 episodes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the episode. Okay, sorry.
Way too long.
Yeah.
Where this show would have been perfect. Like, we'll get into if there even is going to be a season 2 soon, but it would have been perfect for a standalone. Oh, it's done. It's a Stephen King mini-series on HBO.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that. 6 max. I know you said 3 would have been great.
Yeah.
I'm saying 6 max. But the point is, 10's way too long. So it became something where, again, peak, drop, stayed, and then dropped even more with that finale. So decent overall.
Let me ask you, do you feel like you wasted time watching this, is what I'm trying to ask you?
I don't feel like I wasted time.
No,
I don't feel like I wasted time.
Wow.
But again, it's,
all right.
I mean, I know we get to our thing at the end where we recommend. I still would recommend it to people.
Okay, see, I would not.
Didn't you just say before? If you haven't watched it, watch it.
No, I did not say that.
What'd you say?
That was before we were doing spoilers. I'm like, listen, if you haven't watched it and you really like want to watch it, I guess you can, but otherwise we're going to spoil it.
Okay.
Definitely not recommend this.
Okay.
I would not recommend this series.
Gotcha.
At all, because you will be disappointed. And if you go through the user reviews, it's like, everyone's just like, Jesus Christ. The lowest rated episode is the 10th episode. And for me, that's mind-boggling.
I know.
How the 10th episode can be the lowest rated. But it shows how much people, like, because you just said a point that I think agrees with me when you say episode 10 was either going to save it entirely or make it fall flat in its face. So that's why I feel like that's more towards my side of... You know what I'm saying? Of like, 10 is either going to save it and go, wow, this was all worth it. It's a slow burn. It's like a slow burn movie. At the end of a slow burn, you go, hey, was this worth it or wasn't it? Right. And that's why the last episode has the lowest reviewed episode, because people were like, okay, this is either going to fucking make me love the series or it's going to make me hate it. So people were angry and they rated it the lowest, because I don't think it's the worst episode at all by a fucking large margin.
No.
But people were probably just pissed, you know?
And you know what a lot of people did? And I was tempted to rate it early on.
Okay.
Right? A lot of people rated this show. If you go back and see the reviews, the high ones, they're all from January.
Yep.
So they're doing the pre-ejaculation fucking score, dude. Where it's just, you're going to rank it a 10 on the first 2 episodes? Okay, there's still 8 more, guys. So a lot of those high reviews, when you check IMDb, are so long ago.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah. You're saying the star reviews. You're saying.
Star reviews, yeah.
Okay, you could look when someone did a star review.
Yes.
Ah, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Well, no. Yes. When they write a review, I'm sorry.
You're saying when they write a review.
Yeah, when they see.
Not the star. Okay.
No, well,
you don't have to write a review. You can just hit the star. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's a good point. I'm only talking about user reviews.
Oh, you're just saying user reviews.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. No. You can hit the star without writing anything.
I do it all the time.
That's what I mean.
But no, I don't think you can see those. What I'm saying is all the high scores in user review.
I see what. Okay.
Were from January. That's all.
100%. And then all the bad ones are
recent.
After episode 3, it falls off. After episode 2, it's worthless. After episode whatever, it's because I really agree with that. So, all right, let's get into the nuts and bolts of it.
Waste of time. Surprised that wasn't your review, dude.
Did someone
I just
write
saw it says 1 star. Waste of time.
Yeah, waste of time. And listen, I'm not going to give it 1 star.
Nah,
My point is, I don't want someone else to feel like me and sit through 10 hours and go, wow, that was a waste. Like, there was no profound moment. There was no gore and and I'm separating those things. Just saying, like, there was no X, Y, and Z to where you go, oh, this is worth watching it because of this. There's just there's nothing that I can go, you need to watch this because blank. This is a side note. I just threw on Suspiria and I watched the remake. I threw a first hour of it.
Yep.
I'm only an hour in, but there's one scene in it in the first hour where I go, it's worth the watch just for that one scene, right?
Okay. Interesting.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this, I'm like, the first 2 episodes are marvelous. And if you want to watch the first 2 episodes, I highly recommend it. But besides that, I don't see a moment or a episode or anything to where you go, wait till you get to, just wait.
Right.
You know, there's none of that.
Yeah, because I used to, in the beginning of this series, I go, man, it almost feels like, I'm trying to think of the last time I had a feeling like True Detective.
Yeah.
I'm going,
season
what's happening?
Season 1.
Oh, of course.
I'm just
oh
throwing
my
it out
God,
there.
of course. Where I'm going, who did it? What's the mystery? What's going on? Love the actors.
Yep.
Man, this is going to be great.
Yes.
And then that feeling definitely did go away. And I mean, True Detective crushes this entire season, obviously. Just that feeling that you get.
Yeah.
You were so satisfied because you remember things throughout the season that are memorable.
Yep.
Whereas, like you said, it's actually a really good point. Besides 1 and 2, what else is memorable? Even in the finale, memorable.
It's kind of by the books.
It's very
The
by
finale
the books.
is by the, and I liked the finale for what it was.
Same.
That episode didn't end and I didn't go, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting it to not be great.
Right.
So I kind of set myself up to be like, all right, you're not going to get your tits blown off here. You know what I mean? You might get a nipple like half kind of off, but it's going to be back on.
Sew it
you know
back on, dude.
Exactly. But
not a tit.
No, not a tit. And that's why I think I liked the finale. I really didn't have a problem with the finale. It just didn't elevate it for me because I was expecting it to be shit. And I'm like, we're not going to get any answers. And, oh my God, dude.
Say it, dude. We're doing this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Say it.
Yeah, you're right. There's no other time to say it.
Yeah, you got to say it.
There's
now.
no other time to say it. Dude, El Cuco, right? El Cuco, okay? That's the presence, the thing that's doing it all.
The monster. I quoted.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
For you to not even show us what this thing is, its natural state. You can hate it, chapter 2, right? But at least at the end, you get this like he becomes different and goes into this little baby thing. And it's just a cool visual, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted something like that. If they're not going to give us a creature effect and that's what they're fighting is the creature, that's fine. It might be gimmicky for HBO.
Sure.
Totally. But when it's dying and it's changing the faces and shit, I'm like, that's what you're going to do? I thought we were going to delve into like, what does this thing look like?
Yeah.
Let's get a dope practical effect and see what it looks like. Nope. Just goes in different people's faces and that's it.
And the CG was terrible.
Oh, horrible. But that's a massive problem that I have with the series as a whole is that you don't not show the audience something to not show it to them later. Right?
Absolutely.
You don't show the audience something because you're going to reveal it later and it's going to hit like a fucking ton of bricks.
Dude.
And they just didn't do it.
Well, dude, if it's morphing in and out of things it's always been, who's to say it couldn't have been another being, a monster or something like that? Like, who knows, dude? Like, make it look like an animal, then a person, then it goes back to its original form. You're going, that's El Cuco?
Give us a creature.
Give us a creature, dude.
Give us a creature. This is the boogeyman. This is and all the legends and all these different cultures, like the boogeyman, the one who comes and gets kids. And this is what it is?
Yeah.
A shapeshifter that just goes into different people, like that morphs in different people? That's it?
Yeah.
Stephen King, like what? Why? Why are you writing this story, you know?
You can do it whatever you want, and you keep it just persons.
Whatever you want, dude. Yeah.
Whatever you want. Just persons? Ugh.
Persons, dude.
Give us
it
a
sucks.
fucking monster.
That was a big disappointment with me with the finale and the series as a whole because, again, the first 2 episodes, what do you see from the creature?
Barely his face, which is the best looking thing in the entire series.
Exactly.
So terrifying.
They set it up so well.
Yeah.
Where he has a hood on, and you're like, wait, is that a mask? Is that his face? Like, what is it? You don't even know what it is. And that was amazing. And you're like, oh, I'm going to see that by the end. I'm going to devote, 9 extra hours in this. It's totally fine, but I'm going to see. And nope. And nope.
It's that creature, that being, that disfigured thing that we see that keeps you interested for the 10 hours because you're going, the payoff is gonna be sick. Because, hey, look what they did in the first 2 episodes. I can only imagine where they're going to go, and there's no creativity, man. It's a real shame.
And let's just give a shout out. We haven't even mentioned it. Who directed the first 2 episodes?
The best part of the show, on screen and off, obviously.
Oh my God.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Beatty directed the first 2 episodes, and spoiler alert, he's only in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, dude, and it's wow, he's the best part of the show.
That was great. That was a great twist, shock, whatever, subvertive vector, amazing.
Dude, when he gets shot, you're going, oh, is he dead? Oh no, my God, he's left. Oh my God, he's dead.
Dude, I like texted you the next day or that night, and I'm like, wait, Bateman is dead? Because they don't make it like crystal, like,
right.
Excuse me. He gets shot, and he's in the hospital, right? Don't they show him in the hospital or whatever?
They show him getting in the ambulance.
Getting in the ambulance. Sorry, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
You're gone.
And then if you, and I'm like, wait. It was like a quick line, and maybe I was like, I'm on iPad or something. And I'm like, wait, Bateman's done? Like, never coming back? And yeah, he's gone.
Never comes back.
It got me, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, 100%.
It got me.
Dude, I think my response to you was, dude, ... and just that was it. That's all I said because
it encapsulates everything.
It's so crazy that everyone knows who's on screen. That's Jason Bateman.
They promoted it like Bateman is the main star of this series.
Oh my God. I know it changes the story, but just imagine if he had his influence on the rest of the season. Just imagine if. It changes the story, but just imagine.
Amazing. But in theory, he didn't even have to die.
100%.
Why did he have to die?
Dude, good
Why
point.
couldn't he have just been in jail the whole time?
Dude, the mystery, prove his innocence, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why did he even die? I didn't think about it till now, but yeah, why, like, it's not a crucial plot. I mean, it is for character because we feel super bad for the wife and kids, and we're like, oh, fuck, like, yeah, you're going to sue, like that, 100%.
Right.
But it doesn't change the integral part of the story.
True.
It just doesn't. So that, I don't know, you didn't even need that. And I wanted more Bateman, even though the shot got us, like, cool, but I wanted more Beatty.
One of the best times I got in a long time.
Yes, I agree.
We got hard.
I agree. We got hard, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wonder, again, we don't know the book, but I wonder if in the book, Terry Maitland does die. Or if it's just a scheduling thing, Jason Bateman, super busy. Oh, yeah, I'll direct the first 2. I'm going to star in them, but I'm going to direct them too.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows? But, dude, can't believe I didn't even think of that till right now. Doesn't have to die.
No.
Because, dude, it's all about proving the innocence. The mom's still acting.
That's it.
The wife is still acting the same way. I got to clear his name. So it doesn't matter if he's in jail.
No, she just wants to prove his innocence.
Dude, you could have had Jason Bateman in jail for the next 9 episodes.
Yeah.
And then finally
flashes
10.
of him here, like maybe you'll show him how long does that take to film, not a lot. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's not like he needs to commit to fucking, 8 more months of shooting or whatever.
Then you get him out in 10, he gives the hug, and you're just like,
that's it.
oh, Beatty.
Whatever.
Fuck.
So,
that's super depressing, actually.
Yeah, so he dies in the first 2 episodes. I'm like, this might be the best show I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
when
good.
that second episode, I'm like, this might be one of the best shows. It has the potential to be the best true crime show, at least. You're
For
like,
sure.
this might be the best true crime show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because I love the supernatural, the paranormal, supernatural and shit. So I'm like, oh, you're mixing like these worlds. I'm in. And that's why it just fell hard, bro. It just fell hard.
I understand the waste part more and more. We're talking about it now, though. It's having no payoff. I understand that part.
And you know why, though? It's not fully having no payoff. It obviously is huge.
Yeah.
It's that I was bored so often watching it. That's why I feel like waste time. If I was entertained the whole time and there's no payoff, fine. Great. You entertained me.
I see what you're
you
saying.
gave me a little tickle.
Yeah.
But more than half the time I was bored watching these episodes because nothing is pushing the story further. And there's just repetitive scenes that feel like they mean something and they don't.
Yeah.
Like they're pretentious. It's just they're hollow inside.
Yeah.
But you think they mean something, but they just don't.
I mean, there's a lot of 2-person on-screen dialogue, and it's not even about the situation between people who died or our son and stuff like that. And yeah, you're right. I know what you mean by, I can see why someone is feeling extremely bored.
Put it this way, yeah, and I was extremely bored a lot of the time.
I can understand that, though.
You're talking the mid chunk, like 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, there were sprouts, there were little glimpses, but I'm like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, for me to wait every week to watch a show, you're more of a show guy than me.
For sure.
And you claim that crown and you have that crown. You know what I'm saying? It's totally fine.
Sure.
I admit it. But this was something that I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to invest in it.
I'm going to commit.
I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to wait every week and watch it every week. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
And that's why it kind of pains me to just rip it. And I'm not saying it wasn't quality with production value and acting and the look of it. I've never seen more rack focuses than in this show. Focus in this show was, I've never seen it used more in my life. In terms of, so a rack focus is when one thing's in focus and then it shifts without an edit with another thing in focus.
Yeah.
Dude, it's every two scenes.
Yeah. There's so many people on screen
every two
too.
scenes.
Yeah.
Guys, if you watch that show and you notice that, good for you. If you haven't watched the show yet, if you're going to watch it, try to notice how they use focus in this show. It's crazy.
Which, is it all still like analog to do that? Or they do that and it's all still analog,
that's all
right?
right on the camera.
Where it puts the focus back and forth.
Yeah,
from
you do it
depth of view.
digitally.
Yeah.
Like cameras now, fucking, oh my God, you can literally, we could do it with our camera.
Right.
You just hit a button, it focuses, and then, but you need different lenses to capture certain things if it's further away, if it's closer. The ones they were doing are like these complicated, crazy, intricate setups that you have to do, and the money, the cameras that you have to use, and the lenses, fuck cameras, the lenses you have to use to do this are crazy. And it gave the show a look, it gave the show a feel.
Yeah. HBO, dog.
Yeah, but it just didn't,
It's a shame that it's, and what you're saying is it's a shame that it's wasted on that.
Yeah,
10
it's
episodes,
a shame
it's a shame.
Yeah, because you use that, Michael, to convey importance, right?
Right.
Or to show the distance between two characters and the clarity. Someone says something, then all of a sudden the character finally understands. After 2 episodes, he cannot understand it, and then he finally does, and it shifts, and now he's in perfect focus. Oh, it's a metaphor. Now he sees clearly. Now he's fully in focus. He gets it.
Right.
But this just wasn't used for that. It was overused and just all the time, so nothing had importance at all.
I see what you're saying.
Remember after that one episode, we came in here to do an episode of a podcast, and I go, you know what my problem with that episode was last night? Do you remember this conversation?
Nah, seems kind of like we said it a lot.
No. This was the one specific thing that I said about the editing. Remember?
No, remind me.
About the order that they edited this episode?
Oh, episode 6, which
Is that
I
what
think
it
is the
was?
worst episode. Yeah.
Episode 6. Yeah. The way that they ordered that episode was the worst way you can ever edit an episode.
Yeah,
like that.
so guys, that's the episode where Jack and Holly he has her hostage from the end of the last episode.
Yes,
so
yes.
now it's finally, well, what's going to happen? Where are they going to go? He has her in the right seat. You see the thing in the back of his neck. She kind of catches onto it.
She catches on, yep.
Oh my God, dude. You broke it down great after.
2 cops are looking for them.
Yeah.
They don't know where they are, but the way that they show it to us is they show us what happens to Holly and how she escapes and everything. We see all that. And then we see the cops looking for her when we already know everything that happened, and then they're showing us the cops go to the gas station.
I wonder how she would've got
and they're
out.
trying to figure it out. Yeah, and they're like, wait, there's tracks here. And we're going, we just saw everything.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the episode, she explains it.
Yeah.
Exposition. She just explains it to the what's-his-name's wife. Like, she just explains it. And I go, you showed us an event 3 different times, 3 different ways out of order.
It's called filler, people.
God. Well, it's called bad editing.
Terrible,
That's what it's
terrible
called.
editing, but the episode itself is just a filler
But
episode.
yeah, maybe they filmed those 3 things because like, oh, all right, cool. We'll use one of them in the show.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, no, we're going to stretch it out to 10 episodes. There you go. So it could be filler in a sense as well.
But terrible editing because worst episode. But guys, if you...
I don't know if it was the worst episode, dude.
I think...
oh, God.
It was probably one of my worst.
There were so many way worse episodes
But
than
the
that.
idea that you brought up, and I texted it to Sister Jen after, but yeah, if you open with those cops looking and you're going... Did he eat her? Did he kill her? Did the monster? Who the fuck knows, dude? But the fact that there's no mystery just goes to show, oh, dude, this is a foreshadowing for the rest of the season.
Yeah. This is a story where we know what the characters know. We're not learning a lot. Some things, like when Jack goes in the thing, and that's just an example of when he gets, we know certain things before certain characters do. I'm not saying that.
True.
But overall, we're learning as they're learning.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Holly's explaining to us as she's learning, as she's explaining to them. So this is that kind of show. So for them to put that out in episode 6, it just totally switches their entire formula.
Yeah.
Of like, wait, now we're seeing what happens, but then our characters are trying to figure out what we already know. Right. It lost the juice.
Totally.
And I wasn't saying that was a good episode. I was just saying that there are worse episodes than that.
There were some
That's
bad
what
ones,
I'm saying.
but I dislike that one a lot, specifically for the editing, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. I disliked episode 5 a lot too, when Holly first meets the white dude in New York and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Episode sucked.
Yeah.
It's the second lowest rated, I believe, or third. Yeah, second lowest rated.
The finale, though, I mean, I don't think the finale should be the lowest rated.
No way, not at all.
Isn't it kind of interesting how stuff in the first 2 episodes dies with the first 2 episodes? Terry Maitland dies in the first 2 episodes. Like he
literally dies.
He dies, but like that mystery behind did he do it?
It's a good point.
Like it dies with it. But then, dude, what about the Peterson dad? He
Done.
fucking kills himself in 2. I'm going,
Yep.
huh? They never go back to it. I'm just going, dude, that was so dark. And that was a great part when he killed himself in episode 2.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking
about
when he hangs
Peter-
himself?
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
So that's a good point. That's a great point, actually. And someone brought this up. It's hard to tell a paranormal mystery from cop's perspective. It's hard to. And what movie did it with Eric Bana and Joel?
In New York.
Delivers from Evil. Yeah,
Delivers from Evil.
Yeah, New York. Yep. And it's just, I mean, I like that movie, but it's hard to tell it from the cop's perspective because they're so methodical and scientific, and it's just hard. So I just thought of a different twist on this story. The grief eater. They say it's a grief eater, like it literally will eat the kid, but they never explain. El Cuco, does he have anything to do with the suicides, or is that just an effect? Does he influence them?
I've been thinking that since episode 2. And we never get that answer.
We didn't know who El Cuco was, though, in episode 2.
No, I'm sorry. Looking back now. Like, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is when you learn that, you go, dude, remember in episode 2 when the guy hung himself? Did he influence?
When you learn that it's a grief eater, my assumption was, so he's affecting the entire family.
Right, because I'm going...
And they never explain it.
They never do.
Not even just that family, though. It's the other... It's like the other family where they're like, then he had a heart attack, and they explain another family of one of the other kids that got killed by one of the suspects.
And it's like, I know, look, Terry Maitland didn't die because of the creature.
No.
Don't you think he should be sucking up some of that grief, dude? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't Terry Maitland's family be...
Terry Maitland's family...
Well, actually, no, he comes to visit the little girl.
He does. Yeah.
Okay.
No, 100%. But the other family... So
100%.
That's even a better point of why it's a shit show. Because it doesn't match... Terry Maitland's family does not match up with the other families that we see and hear about.
Right.
About how they all basically just fall. They all die, heart attacks, kill themselves, whatever. Why doesn't his family do that?
Yeah, it's grief galore, dude.
See what I'm saying?
Your fucking dad just died because... not because... Well, kind of because, but because they thought that he basically mauled and bit a kid.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you'd think that fucking monster would be all over that family, dude.
Well, unless it's only the kids' families who get struck
that's
with
what
grief.
It looks like.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of. That's what it looks like because kids are the best. They want the grief around it, but then explain...
Well, yeah, it's only the kids' families that have all the problems. But then it did say that...
Explain the rocks collapsing on everyone.
No. What do you mean?
Because he obviously goes there because that's like a mass grave. So it's not just kids. There's a fuck ton of people in there. You know? But he also didn't kill them.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing makes sense. I'm telling you, once you dig into this mythology, nothing makes sense. But what I was saying is, why not tell it from the perspective of a family? And you can have cops, right?
Yeah, intervene, sure.
Tell it from the perspective of Frankie Peterson's family, right? Yeah. See what I'm saying? And their their descent into, or Terry Maitland's family, but you need to have them go into grief. That's what I'm saying. But tell it from the perspective of one of these families that's being haunted and hounded by this grief eater, this El Cuco, right?
Right.
And you can still have Terry Maitland and whatever. He was taken over. He was, duplicated by El Cuco. All that shit could still be there.
Sure.
Tell it from the perspective of the Peterson family.
Yeah, dude. Imagine the Peterson...
Their perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine even Mr. Peterson was just alive for most of the series.
I mean. Yeah,
and you're just like dealing with his shit. And
the mom dies like 4 or 5 episodes in, and we see what made her have a heart attack. And we see her slowly. He's visiting her at night. And just like that's better than the sustainability of a true crime supernatural show. It's just, you can do way more things than you can with this structure.
You're right. Cop's perspective usually just doesn't work.
Tough. It's tough, dude.
Look at the new fucking, whatever we saw, The Ring, whatever the fuck it was.
The Grudge. Exactly. Dude.
Cop's perspective, awful.
Exactly. That might have been where I read that from. You know what I'm saying? When I was like reading a review about that, maybe. I don't know.
No, you're right. Have them pop in as side characters.
Yeah.
Great actors. But the family perspective, it makes it a little bit more creepier.
The main perspective, exactly.
Want to talk? Oh no, you about to say something?
Nope,
you want to talk
done.
characters?
Sure,
just like
dude.
who your favorite was, who you didn't like.
I mean, is
why
it
not?
even a question who my favorite was?
Oh, sorry,
Dude?
J.C. Beatty.
No.
Oh, sorry,
He's gone.
Oh, so, yeah, dead.
Ben Mendelsohn, dude, best character,
Such a great actor.
best actor, best character.
Love him in pretty much everything he's in for the most part.
Everything he's in, best role ever to me. I don't even love it. Killing Him Softly. He plays a heroin addict, and
I like him
holy
softly.
shit, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Get him. Sorry, not get him. Place Beyond the Pines. He's fantastic in.
Dude, that's one of my favorite roles with him.
He's so good in it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great in anything he does. And again, him on screen, whether he's the cop, the dad, whatever, fantastic. And guys, Australian,
yeah, we figured that out a couple weeks ago. Yeah, no, he was amazing. I loved his character, but a lot of the other characters were literally throwaway to me.
Especially a lot of the cops.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't mean Holly. Yeah, exactly.
No.
So I mean, at the end with the shootout, I'm like, I didn't care that people were dying.
I go, oh, okay, next, he's done.
Didn't
next.
care,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah.
Just didn't care.
Yep.
And I don't know. Like if Holly got blasted in the head, I'd be like,
oh, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Bro, you just made my heart kind of, hold on. Yeah, you're right, because, dude, fucking protects, we talk about plot armor.
That's what I'm saying.
She doesn't die,
She had
and
plot
our main
armor.
character doesn't die.
Medelson had plot armor. Yeah, exactly. No question. You know?
Dude, that would have been nuts.
It was all the characters you expected to die in that final shootout died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Anyone who I'm not saying specifically, but I mean anyone who survived. That you were like, oh, I was going to
I knew the brother was going to get shot of the guy who gets duplicated.
But yeah, because he fucking walks up in the middle and just is like, bam, I'm like, what? All right, you're dead, dude.
Dude,
you know?
so many dumb decisions in the finale.
Yes.
And there's things that could have made it way better. So I don't know if you want to save like the
we can
we'll save like the finale
we're
like
40
for
minutes
the
in.
end.
So I mean, we can still go through it, but let's characters.
We'll bounce around. Why not? I like the guy Bill Camp who plays the lawyer. I usually like him in anything.
He's
he does.
awesome. He's in what's he in that we just watched?
He's the in a movie or show?
I don't know.
Well, the show, he was the cop in the what was the one where the Indian kid gets wrongfully accused?
Night of.
He's like the main detective,
Yep,
so he did a good job in that.
definitely what I'm
HBO
thinking of, yep.
loves him.
Yeah.
Because he's in a bunch of other shit too.
Wasn't he one of the cops in Joker?
Mikey, him and the other guys in every HBO show,
exactly.
Boardwalk Empire, dude, 100%, dude, good call.
Yeah. So the only other standouts for me were obviously Holly was good.
Holly was fantastic.
I don't think fantastic.
I think she's a great actress.
I don't.
Really?
And it was the last 2 episodes that did it for me. Because every facial expression she made could have portrayed anything. I'm like, oh, she just saw her boyfriend die. And I'm looking at, I'm like, all right, give me some good act. Like, give me something where I'm like, and she looked exactly the same as when she found out, wait, El Cuco's real? Like the same face.
Okay,
the same
I see what you're
face.
saying.
And what's
I see what you're
acting, right? It's
portraying
expressing emotion without words, right? That is like the actual breakdown of, oh, who's great at acting? Just one look, you go, oh, I know exactly what they're thinking.
Yeah,
so that's why I disagree.
Okay. All right.
And I don't think she's great. And it made me kind of mad because I like her. I'm like, oh, she's cool.
Also British.
Yes. And the guy who was really good is Mark Menkaka. Who plays Tom, dude. Jack.
Jack. Yeah. Oh, he's fantastic. He's
plays
also
the
in
one
Ozark.
getting fucked up by El Cuco, basically making him do his bidding.
A lot of the series is a focus on him.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's the pawn, dude.
For sure, he's the pawn. Yeah. And I thought he did a really, really good job of, especially in the last episode.
Yeah.
When he's like, I'm like, why is he acting like he's obviously drunk, but I'm like, this is like a choice, whether the director or the actor. I'm like, this is weird the way he's acting when he's shooting everyone. You don't see that in movies, is what I'm trying to say, or shows. You just don't see when someone's shooting people up, you don't see them acting like that, right?
Yeah.
He's just gibberish, screaming, like just weird. There was a really weird villain shootout where you're like, this is the guy killing everyone. It just was weird, but I loved it because it was quirky and weird. So
it was effective. Yeah,
he did a great job. Yeah,
he did a fantastic job, and I forgot he was the guy in fucking the Ozark.
Yep.
Yeah, he's great in that. What about the guy who played Claude? We've seen him 1,000 times.
See,
in
I don't know who
British
Claude
things.
is. See, that's the problem.
Got you. The guy who gets replicated who El Cuco's replicating.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the problem, right?
The
You don't know
bar
people's
owner,
names.
whatever.
That just shows a thing. He was fine.
Yeah, I like him. He's also British, and
Yeah, he was fine.
he's in so many things that we've seen over the years.
Oh
movies
yeah,
and
I
whatnot.
guarantee you. Yeah,
But
he
you're
was
right.
fine.
But you're right. Most people, I will agree, throwaway.
Yeah, they're just throwaway. They're just cardboard cutouts of, I don't know. They're just not the wife, bro.
Oh, what do you think of her?
The wife of Terry Maitland, Jason Bateman. Bro.
Glory.
She had one scene where she did one expression, and it was one of the best deliveries of a line that I've ever seen ever.
Whoa.
Ever.
When was
dude.
this?
Maybe it didn't jump out at you. It was totally fine. Jumped out at me, and I go, holy shit, that guy. It made me go, like, it was so good, bro.
Describe the scene.
She's talking, it's in the later episodes, the last couple episodes, or last few, I'm not sure.
Okay.
She's talking to, what's his name? Medelson, right? And they're having a conversation at like her table or something. And she's sitting there and she says something about like, well, like, what if Terry did do it? What if he did kill that boy? And she gives this like Like,
Say
she takes
no
a
more.
breath. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Right?
It's so effective.
Dude,
'cause
it's so
yeah.
effective. I rewound it. I go, oh my God, that's
It's like someone
haunting.
uppercutted her in the fucking ribs.
Yes, yeah.
Dude,
it was,
great point.
It was an emotion uppercut. It was like someone just like took all the life out of her in a second. And that's just acting. That's just like, all right, go. And she's like, what if he did it? And you saw that this woman just pictured the love of her life, who is now dead, murdering, raping, and torturing a young boy. And that picture in her mind made her do this weird breath thing. And I was like, yo, oh my God, amazing.
It's very Toni Collette-ish.
Oh, dude, super TC-ish, bro.
She watched Hereditary and said,
Super
I never wanted to be your
TC-ish.
mother.
Yeah. Yeah,
Same thing, you know?
Not
Dude,
the same thing at all.
It could be.
No, because this was really good. Toni Collette and Hereditary was
great.
amazing.
But
oh my
no,
God.
dude. Absolutely. When you say that scene now, I go, of course I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
because it was very effective.
It got me. I'm like, if it hit me, I was like, this is making me feel it. She just pictured her husband like murdering, and that's probably what a wife would do. So.
Was he raped?
Yeah. I just said rape to make
Yeah,
it.
it makes it worse. Good
She
point.
probably would be thinking that. See
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
She'd be like, because why else are you murdering a boy?
Yeah,
Why else is an
for sure.
adult man murdering a boy?
Good point.
Unless you're a serial killer, but he wasn't a serial. It was just a one-time
Yeah,
thing.
why not go
so.
kill the bum in the neighborhood?
Yeah,
You
that's what I'm
killed a
saying.
little kid, a little cute kid who you knew, actually.
All right.
We'll talk about things that just don't make sense. I know we
yeah,
brushed on
please.
some.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I have a specific example. You can go, and then I'm going to
Of
go.
something that doesn't make sense?
Yes. That, I have a question about. Maybe you have an answer.
I probably don't.
Okay. What do you got, bro? Because I love this.
I have a couple, but we're going to go over this first. Jack.
I love it. Who?
Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Okay.
Jack.
One of the best scenes in the entire series, by the way, this is a side note, was when he sees his mom.
Hey, Jackie boy.
Still
dude.
gets me, dude.
Yeah,
I actually
dude.
almost just got chills,
That
dude.
was
Anyway,
good, man.
But a few episodes prior to the finale, guess what, Mikey?
What?
Jack couldn't kill himself.
No.
Wanted to blow his head off. Couldn't do it. Was it El Cuco that stopped him?
probably.
Who knows? Okay.
It was probably El Cuco that stopped him.
So what about episode 10?
Yep. Because El Cuco was weak, so shouldn't he have been stronger by episode 10?
Thank you.
If he doesn't kill himself in episode 6 or whatever it is,
Thank
right?
you.
Then you're like, oh, El Cuco's weak. Like, that's fine.
Dude, he's
But-
making him shoot everyone. And he actually has a relationship with these people.
I don't think he's making him shoot everyone. That's,
Influence?
That's my thing. Yeah, I think it's not like
Influence.
he's over his control. Exactly.
100%.
Jack's just so over, and now he's fucking pissed drunk.
Yeah.
And that El Cuco's like, go and get rid of these people. But he's not like...
he's not a puppet.
He's not a puppet.
He's getting influence.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
But
You're right, though.
the killing part drives me nuts. But then he gets a scope on Holly. It's like, hey, man,
Yep.
you kind of know her, and you've been working with all these other people for years.
Okay, question. Hello? Question.
Yes?
Dude, what does she scream out? Because at that point, I didn't care to rewind it because I'm like, I just don't care anymore.
Great question.
It's why he didn't shoot her.
I thought he just liked her.
No, she screamed something out. You don't remember that?
What did she scream?
That's what I'm asking.
No
Oh, you don't
clue.
know either?
No idea.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
No idea.
Bro, she goes out, she's in the crosshairs,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, no. And then Jack puts her in and he goes, you are too, or something like that. And I go, I picked up, I go, do I? Nah, I don't
Same
care.
thing, dude.
I go,
Didn't care.
I don't care.
Didn't care.
And it was such a big reason because that's why he didn't shoot her. And I go, I'll ask Pass
was
when we do the
that it?
episode.
Okay.
I literally go, I'm just going to ask Pass.
I'll
when
ask
we do
Sister
it.
Jen later.
So
We'll
you
look it
don't
up.
need, okay,
No clue.
good.
But
okay,
I also
good.
just didn't care too, though. Like
Thank
at that
you.
point, I'm just going, oh, okay, plot armor, not going to kill her.
Yes.
But dude, the fact that he just goes, he's in there and then blows his head off. I'm going, dude.
It was a cool visual. I'll
Oh, it was
tell you
a
that
great
right now.
visual. But
Yeah.
I'm going, but two
I know.
episodes
That's
ago,
a great
you
point. I
couldn't
didn't even think
kill
about that.
yourself,
Yeah, I
and
didn't even think
now
about that.
you can. Like, shouldn't you be like taking all these motherfuckers out? Anyway,
What was this scene where he couldn't kill himself?
he's in the car and
He's in the car. Yeah.
and he
All
just
right,
can't do it. And the thing goes off. He's like, ah. He
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
going,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
El
yeah,
Cuco's
okay,
not going to
okay.
let him kill himself.
Oh, so he grabs his thing right after he like takes the gun out.
100%.
Oh yeah, okay.
He just
So that's
couldn't kill
definitely
himself. I'm
El
going,
Cuco, yeah.
he has him under
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, I remember
control.
that. Sorry, now I
Yeah.
remember that. Now I remember
He
that.
wanted
Yep.
to do it, dude. He just couldn't do it. That's
a good point.
Yeah,
All
anyway,
right.
what about you? What
Can
didn't
I
make
ask
sense?
a question, bro?
Sure.
I'm gonna raise my hand too. Can you call me?
Hey, anyone in the class? Mikey.
Thank you, dude. Maybe you can explain it. Maybe you can't. Why the fuck was Jack bringing all of those objects into the woods? Lights, coolers.
This is my number two. This is my number two. No idea.
Fuck.
Mikey, it makes zero sense. He
At
didn't
first, I
build
thought he
him
was
a
trying to
tent.
like feed him, like
I saw
he's
the
like,
deer. I go,
just
he's gonna eat the deer,
oh,
maybe.
no, the
Okay, all
animals,
right. Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. And he's
Yep.
They show that early, like
he's
he kills the
hunting,
deers. He's
sure.
hunting for him. I get it. but the light and all just household objects.
No cover.
This isn't good enough for you.
Yeah, but I'm like, Jack, it's actually not because I don't have anywhere to sleep at night because I'm just in the open.
Dude, what was all that stuff? And it was spread out over like 30 yards.
Lamps, all these weird things they show them getting at like a Home Depot type place. Yeah. And they're going, for what? To live?
No, it wasn't to live, bro.
Dude, no, there's no answer. Dude, I wish.
Good.
Dude, that's number 2 of my things that don't make sense.
Okay.
What happened in the woods? We've had theories. No.
At the end in the cave, was there a light or am I mistaken? Was there a lamp?
There was many lights.
There was many lamps, right? So what is that?
So that makes sense if it's like, hey, again, where's the power coming from? We're not even going to talk about it. I mean, seriously, like, where are they getting power from? The abandoned fucking 1930s shop? It's a 1950s shop that's abandoned?
In so long,
Where's the power coming from?
Yeah,
I don't see a generator. You see a generator? I don't see a generator.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
And then they got extension cords. Like, come on.
He has a lamp, he has a futon, like a bed, like a mattress.
I know he's sitting on the mattress, yeah.
So no,
but yeah, so
in the woods
okay.
makes zero sense. You would actually just go, oh, wouldn't it make more sense, though, Kuko, to just go, live with Jack? Be in a house where he can just bring people in and you kill them. Hey, come over for the game tomorrow night. Bring little Billy with you. Anyway.
Yeah, dude, it's not like they were... Dude, that's a great point.
Why? Because the woods.
It's not like there was a manhunt for him at that time.
No, dude.
Right?
You keep your hood up and you're just in the
But you don't leave the
apartment.
house.
You just stay in there. He brings
Jack's
everything.
your pawn. Dude.
We make things so much better. It's insane.
Not even making them better.
We point out the shit.
We're breaking... we're breaking this down for... all the holes that it has.
Here's number 3.
Oh, yeah, that's my another one?
That's my 2.
Good.
Hey, man, you know else didn't get explained? I'm going, ooh, just, it's a little something, but give it to me because...
What is it?
They bring it up a bunch in the first 4 episodes of the fucking series.
Shit, I'm getting hot, dude.
What's the goo?
What?
Because it's not semen, is it? They go, no, we tested it, it's not semen. I'm going, what is it?
Hello? I forgot about the goo.
Because they never address it. I'm going, dude, is he shedding it? Is it his blood? Is it his nut? Who knows, dude? Let's talk about the goo because those pants are just covered in it. So,
dude, what's the goo?
I wanted the goo to be something cool. It's natural, whatever, dude. Make it the monster something.
Yeah.
But instead, you're going
nothing.
0.
What's the goo?
What's the goo? Made it pissed me off because in episode 2.
I'm talking about weeks ago. I forgot about the goo. Like I haven't thought of the goo in weeks, bro.
Secret of the goo. That's what they should have called it. So that never got answered. We're also going to talk about things that don't make sense in the finale.
Oh my god, yeah. But okay, so before the finale, I'm trying to think of anything else
that didn't really make
sense.
No, but dude, the biggest ones we nailed though, because I've been thinking, dude, me and Sister Jen, Mikey, have been going back weeks of what was up with the woods. What does it all mean? And dude. You don't show a power supply.
Stop. You asked the best question ever. What does it all mean? Sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead. You're right. Though.
No, you're saying the woods. You're saying big things. Yeah, power.
Power. Is he eating furniture? Like we just had no idea. Does he need light? Is he like light bulbs? What the fuck is going on, dude?
What is this?
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
So before we get to the finale,
just how weird it was.
Do you have like notes? Like you know what you're gonna say?
I
don't want you to forget. That's what I mean.
Dude, trust me.
Okay, cool.
But wait to talk about it.
Dude. My friend, Michael.
Yes.
What is El Cuco? What would you say it is, right? You don't know, obviously, right?
Yeah, what's my gut and like
did
what
the
do
show
I think?
give us any answer?
No.
Demon,
nope.
Some sort of beast, some sort of alien, nothing, right?
No, it's like they give you a little sense of it. The goo made me think alien. It's funny you said that.
Yeah, I'm just shape-shifting, it's very alien.
Many different cultures. They do the whole thing, the whole just kind of
the boogeyman
protection
thing.
Of it's a boogeyman.
It's a
different cultures,
boogeyman,
different
and
words
that's fine.
For it. And he doesn't know if there's others out there, or there might be others out there like him going, guys, give us something, dude. Tell us something.
And you know how people are like, oh, well, like no answers are better than answers, but that's a totally different. No, but that doesn't even apply to this.
It does not apply to this.
They give you answers, so they answer what it is.
Right.
If they didn't tell us what it is, they didn't mention El Cuco, they didn't mention the boogeyman, they didn't mention shit, and we see everything we see. They don't take anything out. They just don't tell us what it is. Like that scene with her explaining isn't in there, and it's just they go see it at the end, and they're like, they confront it and whatever. Then that's no answers. That's like, oh. They chose no answers.
Right.
But what's weird is they chose to answer it without answering it.
Totally.
Right?
100%.
So they took the route of, no, we're going to tell them what it is, right? Is that cool? Yeah, cool. We're going to tell them what it is. But we're not going to, tell them what it is.
You get answers without getting the juicy answers.
Fuck, man. Yeah, what was he? What was it? What was it? And I would, dude, if they got into a whole Native American thing about like, oh, it's a shapeshifter that's been here forever, and this is the way it survives, and it was in this territory, and now, and there's one in every country, whatever. I don't care if it's this long explanation. Just give me the explanation.
Give it, and make it.
That's all I'm saying.
Fruitful, right? You have the. So the problem again with the finale too is that the El Cuco thing is done, and there's 32 more minutes left. You're going. I wanted to see the El Cuco thing maybe dragged out a little bit more, where they're having, dude, give that actor as El Cuco a 10-minute soliloquy, dude, where he's breaking down everything that you kind of just talked about.
Would have loved it. Would have loved it.
Origin story. It's been 10,000 years.
And his face is all fucked up, maybe.
Yeah, dude.
If you don't want to show the creature, at least show him, like, I thought that's what we're going to get.
100%.
Like a really fucked up, it was just like one little thing was wrong with like his eyebrow was kind of pushed down a little bit.
Oh, you mean when he was transforming?
When he's in the cave. No. When he's in the cave.
Yes.
When you first see him in the cave, you know it's not the guy.
He has like some like lines, and you're like, okay.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
lines.
It.
We have lines.
Make
on the
it
forehead.
all fucked up Elephant Man kind of style,
yeah,
and
dude,
you're like, oh,
he...
that's cool. And then he gives this long thing. He's all fucking. I've been.
Because like he needs a kid.
Yeah,
and he just hasn't been able to get one in a while.
He's weak.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
He's only eating fucking deer and human and the hunter guy he killed.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Things that don't make sense, or things that just you're going, all right, okay. I was for sure certain that it was going to be a body switch, but then it got ixnayed.
1,000%.
Okay, right? The setup for it was perfect.
But I thought it was too obvious. So I go, are they that dumb?
I know.
That they really are going to go, like, we all know that's not, what's his name?
Yeah, it's the you've seen it 100 times in 100 different movies.
Absolutely.
But then it goes away when Mendelsohn goes back to talk to him, and it's the same one. You're like, okay.
So they're not going to do the switcheroo. You go, okay, it's fine.
I'm going, maybe they want to continue that El Cuco's out. Okay.
I thought it was too obvious, and I liked that they didn't do the switch.
Same.
They could have done the switch, just not in the way that they did it, because it was way too obvious.
Dude, they had Holly and Mendelsohn, sorry, whatever the actor's real name is, the character's name, go away, come back, and then they collect...
That's what I'm saying. Like, exactly. Yeah. If they did it in a more creative way, I wouldn't have minded. It's just in that way, right after all the shit falls, and I'm like, if they do this, bro.
It was like Alien Covenant. Mm-hmm. You just go, oh, it's David.
And I have a better way that they should have ended it, but
let's hear it.
Like with El Cuco. Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to tell them that it didn't make sense.
It has to do with the ending, so we'll get there. Yeah.
So what's his name comes in and shoots El Cuco, right?
Yeah.
We get no explanation, no Claude, no anything. Claude, there you go.
Yep.
That's Mendelsohn?
No, sorry. Claude is the
cool.
bar owner, whatever you want to call him, strip club.
So then they shoot, and okay, so two things. Everything falling, is El Cuco doing that? Or is that just because of the gunshot?
Old cave.
But why right there? That's what I'm trying to say.
So El Cuco, when Claude, El Cuco does the real Claude Barker, real stand up, and the place shakes. Yeah. I think it's literally it's an old cave.
But how do you know El Cuco's not doing that? That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't know per se, but it's also vibrations, because, I'm convinced that the gunshot is what ultimately made everything crumble, not El Cuco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the way they were portraying it is like he was using that as leverage. He's like, if you shoot me, everything's going to fall. So it made it seem like he had some sort of control over. Because I'm like, how the fuck does he know it's going to... What's he talking about?
That's a good point.
This cave has been here for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's going to... What are you talking about? It's going to fall.
Good point, dude. You can take it
like that.
That's why I
go, he's controlling it.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know. I didn't take it anyway. I was like, all right, whatever. I just didn't know. And then all of a sudden, right when he shoots, I'm like, okay, obviously it crashes. I'm like, but he got shot. How could he still be... And then, of course, like 4 things fall.
I know.
And I'm like, you just said this whole place is going to collapse.
I
like,
know.
They could have just shot him in the head and just been like, all right, see you later.
If you stand over here, you're good, actually.
Yeah,
we're good. All right. Yeah. I know.
So what I thought they should have done, up until the point when he smashes him on the head, right? Mm-hmm. Why not? So you're like, oh, okay, they can't kill him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You go, oh, they can't, because he's like, oh, I thought we could kill you.
Right.
He's like, and now I know we can't, whatever. And he's giving this whole speech. And I'm going, oh, they can't kill him, right? Like, that's cool.
It's cool. He's immortal.
I go, they're going to just, and he sticks the knife in his hand. And I go, he's just going to crucify him just there. And he's going to have to be there and just rot away for all of eternity. And he's just going to sit there and then they're going to do like a time lapse of him, of just, like just years or however long it takes. It's just going to be a quick thing of just, and he's going to just fucking go rot away to nothing.
Dude, imagine.
And suffer. And I go, that's cool. That's a cool way, because they can't kill him. Obviously, you can't kill him, right? He's a
Right.
supernatural entity.
Right.
But no, it's as easy as just smashing his head.
Oh, we can kill you if you destroy your brain, which again, do you have a human brain? Like, why are you human?
Do you have a brain?
Yeah, like, why aren't you like, why does that kill you?
He has the vulnerability of a human.
100%. He could have got shot in the face anytime.
Done. He's literally a human. Like,
Outsider's done. Shot in the face.
that's it. He literally is, he has a survival level of a human.
Stupid. Make him immortal. I like, because again, Mendelsohn, Ralph, right? The cop is going,
Ralph, there we go.
I could have people lining up in here. People lining up just to see
Yeah.
what you are. I'm going, oh, dude.
Scientists are going to be poking and prodding him.
Yeah.
This is a dope speech. This is awesome. He's going to leave him here just nailed up. I thought he was going to, but I'm just going to leave you here to rot away. I go, this is great.
Smashing of the head.
And then he just smashes. I'm like, what?
Oh, so he can be killed. So everything you just said actually doesn't make sense, and the writers should kill themselves.
What?
Dude, dumb.
Fuck, man.
Well, here's, we're continuing on with this, and the rest of it is just trying to clear Terry Maitland's name. Okay.
What? I need to
go-
correct something you said.
Go ahead.
You said there's a half hour left.
How much
There
time
was like 19 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
okay.
you're not the pauser. I know you're not.
No.
I paused it. I go,
Okay.
okay, he's dead. I go, but Jesus, I've only been watching for like 26 minutes. There was
Okay.
like 19
Okay.
minutes
Okay.
left. Once I did that, I go, that's still a lot.
Still a lot.
But you got to wrap up. But you can wrap up in like 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
With this
like,
show?
with any fucking show, you can wrap. Like once the main thing happens,
know.
you wrap up with 8 minutes. See you later.
No, not 20, dude. Just
There's a
clearing
lot.
the name and the whole plot. Now you got all these characters. You're going,
Don't care.
And you're going, let's clear Terry Maitland. All right, great. I mean, Jason Bateman's dead, whatever. But yeah, clear his name. Great, great, great.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No,
Keep
go
going.
ahead. No, I was
The
gonna say.
best part about that is they're going through and they're showing you certain things and doing it out of order, and you're rehearsing this story, and they show them in the interrogation room. It's fine. They're explaining it with names, and they're like, okay, we're gonna tell Roger Moore that Jason Kirkpatrick is blah 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 blah. And I didn't know who any of the names they're talking about.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about all of these throwaway characters.
Good point.
Like the third cop in command and the fucking lawyer. And I don't know their name. The brother. I don't know their names. So this is supposed to be like a big revelation of, oh, they're smart. They're saying Roy went with and he da. I don't know.
Yeah, get our story straight. Yeah.
I don't know what all those names they were saying and how everything was lining up. Like, I don't know, because you didn't do a good job of building these secondary characters.
True.
That I don't know them by name.
Right.
So everything you're saying of who was arrested, I don't know and I don't care.
Yeah, it's all just, it's all muted until, Terry Maitland's clear. That's,
Yes.
hey guys, I
But
needed
it was
8 minutes.
supposed to be this
Yeah.
big revelation
Yeah.
where we as the audience is like, oh, they're saying this guy was with him and while he was on the run, and no, it just didn't work.
That shouldn't be that. This show should have been that El Cuco's revealed and people go, oh my God, this shapeshifter killed this kid. That would have been way more effective than
Oh, you
having
mean like to the public?
It's public or to certain
I
people
wouldn't have
in
bought
the
that. I wouldn't have bought that. I wouldn't
into
have
the
bought
office, something like that, into the sheriff's office, something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought
whatever.
that.
And then the DA, I
bought
forgot who
that.
that DA was because you
Yeah.
stopped seeing him after episode 2.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was the worst.
Thank you. That's what I mean. This show should have been maybe 4. I'll give you 4 episodes because the first 2 were so good that I wouldn't even want to touch the first 2 episodes. See what I'm saying?
okay.
Like
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
were to rework this and say how long it should be, I would say 4 because 3 is too short because you don't want to touch the first 2 episodes.
Right.
But all that shit that we saw should have been, that literally could have been covered in 2 episodes.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you. And I know you're saying 6. That's totally cool.
Yeah, sure.
Me, I think it could have been way. Even like Escape at Dannemora was 6 episodes, right?
Yeah.
That could have been done
Actually,
in 4.
I think it was 5. I think they did a weird thing.
That could have been done in 4 is what I'm trying to say. Like
yeah.
it could have been done in 4. I think it was 6. That wasn't
Probably
it?
was 6. I don't know where I got 5 from.
Anyway, yeah, I think this could have been done way shorter.
Okay.
Way shorter.
I didn't want to. I know I watched it before you, so I didn't want to say anything. But did you watch after credits?
Yeah.
Okay, just
It wasn't
making
really
sure.
after credits. It was like
Well, credits start and then
15
it goes.
seconds
Yeah,
in,
sure. Okay,
which
just
was
making sure.
the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mikey, I go. What are you guys
dumbest.
doing?
Obviously, we're not gonna be able to put it up into
No.
the video, so you won't see what we're talking about. But yeah, it was
Oh my
dumb.
God.
It was
Okay,
dumb.
it's just trying to. It makes sense based on what she says earlier, which we haven't even talked about.
What?
Which we're gonna bring up the stupidest thing that she asks that make you go, did she just say that?
Oh, who's Terry?
Yeah.
She asked, "Who's Terry?"
Okay.
In the finale, bro.
Okay, this is a girl who remembers the fucking what the president said in 1820.
Bro, I didn't even think about that,
Mikey,
dude.
this fucking girl knows everything.
Dude.
She knows everything. She remembers everything.
Bro.
Who was the star? Oh, the director was
Bro,
this. He once
I
went to-
only thought she should know it because that's who she was hired to prove the innocence of.
So
I go, how does she not know who Terry is? I didn't even like double think and go, oh, wait. But she has like a great
She's
memory.
like idiot savant, where it's like, I remember every piece of information ever. I remember everything.
It was stupid because you're hired to free his name and you don't know who Terry is?
Okay.
But no, she remembers everything also.
So.
Dude.
Wow. So,
oh my
with
God.
that being said.
It said, dude.
And I hate we even have to talk about it. Was that an effect of her getting scratched? Was she somehow... Okay, first of all, there's nowhere that she would have gotten scratched.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going on with that scratch. I hate it.
First of all, you would have cleaned the scratch up, first of all, okay? You would have cleaned the scratch up.
You left there 12 hours ago, and it looks kind of fresh.
Oh, bro, I paused it because I go, I need to bring this up. I go, if it's supposed to be like where that's a scratch by El Cuco, are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? It was literally red and just looked like it was fresh blood.
Hey, Riders, have you heard of scabs?
Why not just put a Band-Aid on it and we go, leave it a mystery. You go, wait, she has a Band-Aid. Is it a scratch? We don't know. Cuts to black. All right, you got me, guys. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of problems with that, though, right?
But I'll tell you why, dude. I'll tell you why right now. Why it's not a sign because she said, who's Terry? Is because there is no prior sign of when someone gets scratched that there are any El Cuco effects that happen. He takes over.
Jack.
Sorry, he duplicates you. No.
Oh,
Jack's not scratched. Jack did not get scratched.
He's got taken over, yeah.
Jack has the shit on the back of his neck. That's different.
Yep.
That's a
totally
pawn
different.
thing.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The scratch is how he duplicates you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not like Terry Maitland was like, huh? Like, what? Like, we have a game today?
Or the black nurse
Yeah.
or the Spanish lady who was in jail. None of them were like, oh, I got scratched and then I woke up the next morning and couldn't remember where I was and blah, blah, blah. No. Like, there was none of that.
That's why it makes no sense.
Okay, that's so I was just debunking of saying like,
100%.
yeah, no, she asked who's Terry.
And I
that's
hope
just,
people don't try to say that though and say,
Okay.
oh, it's an effect. Because I'm going, well, exactly what you just said, I thought, there's no signs of this ever. You don't see any memory loss in them.
Not at all. It was the weirdest. I don't know why they did it.
Same. And dude, what about that weird slow-mo on her leaving from Mendelsohn?
Dude, it was like a second and I'm like,
why did
she like, he goes...
So there's others out
what
there?
Else? No. He goes, what else is out there? Like speaking of supernatural because his dead son and this and that, which is cool. I like the line. It's totally fine.
Right.
She just gives this awkward smile, which I hated, Michael. That's why I was saying I don't love her, like her acting. She gives this awkward smile and then it hits to slow-mo and she turns and then the door closes. I go,
what was the point of that?
Andrew, whatever the fuck your name is, who directed like 8 I was going to say Bernstein, but it's so close.
Oh my God, it's Andrew Bernstein.
It's Andrew Bernstein. I thought it was Berenstein.
Bernstein.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, dude, fuck him because the episode you directed suck. Jason Bateman, you're the best. You have the biggest dick out of all the directors, including the females.
Not even close.
Yep.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but here's the other thing too, right? What's the issue if he scratched her, El Cuco?
He's going to duplicate her.
Okay, but isn't he...
Dead?
How do you duplicate someone? Thank you, right? How do you duplicate someone if you're gone? And if they're trying to say he's not dead, then it's like, dude, you did this whole
soliloquy
thing
about, oh my God, I could have scientists come and poke and prod you, but no, I'm just going to kill you now, Bop. Like you just did all that.
You just did it. So he's gone. So he's not turning into her.
Nope.
And dude, why did they do that?
Yep.
Are they implying there's going to be a season 2?
If there is, I'm going to be very upset.
Stop.
And I'm not going to watch it.
No, I'll probably watch the first episode.
You will.
Yeah, I will.
Unless Jason Bateman is directing the first episode, I'll watch the first episode. Oh, that's it. Because this show, the mystery's gone, guys.
I know.
The mystery's gone.
It had so much potential to be, like you said early on, we've all thought it, but one of the best season, standalone season, whatever you want to say.
Yep.
Because it could have been.
So I'm going to tell you right now what a show that is very similar to this in every sense of the word, besides content, right?
Okay.
Castle Rock.
Good point.
I feel the same exact way about Castle Rock that I feel about this.
Good point.
Starts really, and I'm talking about Castle Rock, starts really good. Maybe not as good as this.
Season 1 was so
but starts
good. Great
really
start.
good. Like Castle Rock started really good. You're like, oh my God, this dude's here. Like, what is
mystery,
this?
the payoff.
And it maybe not as good as this, but they both fell so far, and never came back up. And they are very similar to me.
I think they were both 10 episodes, to be honest, too.
Yep. I would put money on that.
Oh, and guess what? Both Stephen King.
Both Stephen King.
Starts off strong and then...
Yeah, but Stephen King, Castle Rock isn't a book.
True. It's just
He
based
wrote
on
it
a lot
for
of
screen,
stuff.
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah,
right,
so...
right.
But yeah, man,
Good point.
this fucking show had so much potential. Put it this way, the night of, right? Like the night of, solid show.
Absolutely.
Regardless of what you think about where it went after, solid show, 100% worth a watch. I would recommend it. I would say go watch this right now.
Standalone, and it was great.
Regardless,
Yeah.
done. Go watch it. This, not at all. And I wanted to say the same thing about this.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Good point. Yep.
Both HBO, both true crime. Like, let's get this going.
Yeah,
and
we left that satisfied.
exactly. So we're
Super
not like these
satisfied.
haters that are gonna fucking, just hate on anything that's not amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't have a great payoff because you can have a great series, a
Yep.
great season that
Good
doesn't
point.
have a great payoff.
Yep.
We just God wanted it so bad.
And the biggest, I'll ask you, what's the biggest crime this show committed? Like, what's the biggest no that this show did to you? Out of any, Mike, it could be anything.
All the stuff in it. I'm gonna say
Anything.
not delving deeper into the monster, not showing us a monster. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm gonna say, dragged it out. I'm gonna say, made it too many episodes. That's my biggest problem with the show because I really think it could have been a better show that we finish and go, oh shit, you know what, dude? Solid watch. Like you just said, you don't get a crazy payoff, but it's like it didn't stop. Like even just two people talking at a table was enthralling, and because that's what I felt about the night of a lot of the time.
Totally.
I'm like, oh shit, like it's two people talking, but I'm riveted.
And it was intense. Your heart was pounding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's I think is the biggest crime the makers of this show did.
Great point.
Was to just let's do 10 episodes.
Oh yeah, it murders it in the writing room.
Yeah.
It makes them go, hold on, we got to do. Hold on a second, we got 3 more episodes, guys. So we got to da. You're like, dude, come on.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. So I was gonna do an impression of the writers, but hold on, dude.
Good.
The way they ended, and I was so mad, and I knew it because I always checked the time. Someone was like, oh, 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left. The way they ended episode 9 made me so mad because you build up all of this suspense throughout the entire season, and you finally get to where like some action, whatever you want to say, suspense,
standoff,
whatever. Yeah, like something, a culmination of something. And one shot and one of our dude dies, and then you cut to black. I go, you ruined all of the suspense that me personally had. Up until that point, all the anticipation, I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready for a fucking 10-minute shootout right here. And I knew it wasn't coming because I knew that there was only 2 minutes left in the episode.
Yeah.
And how you can end an episode in the very beginning, I would have rather them just show him walking up. You see Jack on the thing with the gun, cuts to black.
Yeah.
Cuts to black, you hear, you're like, oh, this is cool. But no, they show him start the start the gun battle. And one dude gets his fucking head blown off in there. What the fuck, Slow-mo? What the fuck? And then it just cuts to black. I go, how dare you? How dare you, Night of, or The Outsider? How dare you?
Do Greta Thunberg voice.
How dare you? We are your future, outsider. How dare you?
We'll be watching HBO.
Always. No, we won't be watching.
I mean, I'll be watching any
what I'm
stuff
saying?
that comes out. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But we won't be watching. I get it. Yeah, man. The Outsider. Overall, the potential was there, but
Whatever happened with the Asian lady with the kid?
Nothing.
Right?
Nothing. It's
And
like
didn't
Jack's
she,
like brother-in-law, sister-in-law, or some shit. I don't even know.
I thought they were just friends.
I
Work together.
I don't know. I don't. No, oh wait, was that guy Asian? Was their husband Asian? Did
I
they
don't
ever
know if
show?
we ever saw the husband, dude.
I don't know either, man. But she's like, "Oh, you're the Godfather." That's what
Yeah,
she said.
yeah.
Yeah, they're probably just friends. Yeah.
But dude,
no,
nothing,
No,
right?
No.
Okay,
No.
just disappears.
Gone. No one cares. She got shot in the leg for Terry Maitland, and nothing happened.
No, we see her come back from.
Yeah, but
I'm
nothing
saying,
happens.
She gets shot in the leg, and then she comes back, and we see her, and then for the last 4 episodes, she's just gone.
Oh yeah, then she has a vision of El Cuco taking her kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
She goes, the kid's gone. She's like, what the fuck? And then she finds the husband outside, like, oh, thank God. And you're like, oh, something's going to come with that. It's going to eat the baby. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, why isn't El Cuco eating babies?
What is El Cuco?
Who is El Cuco?
Dumbest name in the history of supernatural names.
Yeah, come on, dude. You could have came to something. If they called him the Boogeyman, I go, okay, I'll go with it.
Yeah, but if you want to go the Spanish route, that's totally cool.
Oh,
just do
sure.
like El Conchapado. Like something that's like scary, dude. El Cuco. Cuco. This is El Cuco. They're trying to say it all seriously, like, well, we need to go get El Cuco. I'm like,
yeah, it's a good point. It
dude,
makes it waters it down.
sounds like a cuckoo clock. A cuckoo. Sounds like a fucking cuckoo clock.
Yeah, call him something badass, dude.
Yeah, come on, dude.
El Sancione.
El Sancio. Nah, it's a little too sexy, dude. We don't
yeah,
want.
yeah.
We need. It could still be 2 syllables, but like
El Saraca.
See, El Saraca. That's really cool. Maybe something with a little less
Maybe
flavor.
the L is kind of lame.
But but it needs to be like the something. Like the boogadoo.
Yeah, dude, the works way better, dude. You can say El Babadook, you know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Well, they set it up and they let it fall down like dominoes.
They
man.
did, dude. And Bateman,
Overall.
you tried to you tried to say, hey, man, guys, I'm setting you up here.
Love too.
Setting you up. Or maybe he's fucking them because he did such a good job.
know, and they're going,
in the first 2 episodes, they're going, Bate, thanks for fucking,
We
But he didn't
appreciate
even
it.
try. That guy, Andrew, didn't even try. Directed like 4 episodes. I'm like, you suck. Every episode you directed
just took
sucks,
a paycheck, dude, and that was it.
Yeah, take your fucking paycheck and go wherever the fuck you want to go. If I have to see another fucking conversation of 2 people in a car talking about a 70s record, I'm going to murder someone, dude.
It did happen a lot.
I'm going to murder. And there's stories being told, and I'm like, okay, like, all right, I'm gonna invest. I'm
Yeah,
going to like
we'll see
listen to the
what
story.
happens.
I'm going to listen to whatever you happened as a kid and see if it, and there were no profound moments of like, oh, this has to do with, because it was none of that. It was like a story about like the Spanish cops, like whatever. I'm like, that made no sense.
Filler,
Bro.
Filler.
Not even good filler, dude.
Nah, dude. We all have some good filling here and there, but this had no good filling, dude.
Fuck, man.
It's not a hostess cake.
And it's crazy because, like, we love all the actors. We love Medelson,
course.
Bateman. It's like, it should have been a recipe for greatness.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't, dude.
Want to hit him with our scores, dog?
I will definitely hit him with my score, dude.
I give it first. So you give your score first.
All right. This is a tough one for me because, like I said, we kind of ripped it because we're going through plot holes, but
Yeah.
it wasn't all bad. First 2 episodes were amazing, and I'm torn because I didn't mind the finale. I thought it kind of was okay.
It was fine.
It was right. You know what I'm saying?
fine.
I was like, it was fine. It didn't blow me away, but I really wasn't expecting to be blown away.
Right.
Right now, I'm going to say overall, this show, with the first 2 episodes included, let's keep you guys hanging just for like 2 seconds longer. I'll give the show a 6.0.
Okay.
I'll give the show a 6.0.
Good score enough.
Good score enough, dude.
Good score enough.
Good score enough, dude. All right, Michael.
Yeah.
What's your score?
I'm going to give this a 6.7.
Oh, a little higher than me, dude. But I knew it. You like
course.
Okuko. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine it was backwards, L. Koku.
Okukle. That's backwards.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Okukle. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. That's what we do, dude.
Okay, dude. Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Wait, you said backwards what? You said if it was backwards, what did you do? You said if it was backwards, what did you just say before I made my amazing, clever comment?
Okukle. El Cuco.
No, but before I said that, you were like, oh, what if it was backwards and it was not
and it was El Koku. Would that change anything?
You just flipped the 2
would
syllables.
Would it change anything?
Koku?
Would it change anything or would it be worse?
It would make me feel a little bit better about the name.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
like a little bit.
Koku. Wait,
El Koku.
now I'm fucking up. What's the real
It's
one?
El
Kuko.
Cuco.
So this would be Koku. No, actually,
El
right.
Koku.
It would still suck.
Yeah, dude, it's the 3 syllables,
Cuco,
and they're not
El
being
Koku.
they're not being strong 3 syllables either.
Yeah,
too,
and
dude.
you know what? I knew that was coming once they interviewed this Spanish lady, and she's the first one to mention El Cuco.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, is this the villain? I had a bad feeling from that day.
know.
I don't like Spanish people. Sorry, I don't like Spanish lore.
Proverbs.
I don't like Day of the Dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not a fan of Day of the Dead. Not a fan of Spain as a country.
Sorry, any Spanish listeners.
But
From
I
Spain.
love Benicio del Toro.
Who doesn't?
And I meant to say Guillermo del Toro.
Of course.
Because he makes great movies out of España. But once I heard that, I'm just like, dude, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like the name. I didn't like the lore of the thing. I don't know. I just had a bad feeling right when she said that at the end of that, whatever, episode 3 or whatever it was. I'm like, ooh, wait, what?
Where are they taking me? I was on this road. Where are you trying to take me, dog?
The Bateman was pulling us, dude.
Yeah.
He had our dicks. He was pulling us one way.
Oh, come here. Oh, okay,
Yep.
coming.
And then Andrew Bernstein, whatever, just comes in and just goes.
He goes, oh, we're going to go the roundabout
Yep.
way. And
Yes.
guess what? You don't get what you want.
Yeah, the
And
long way, no lollipops, no suckers.
You don't
got
even get
nothing.
to pee when you really have to pee, and you
Nope.
get that really good feeling after
Yep.
when you pee. You just don't
exactly.
even get it.
Nope, not at all. So
Bernstein, dude.
fuck, man.
I know it sounds bad. I would still just say, hey, see it. Just see it, especially
I
because,
wouldn't.
but especially
Nope.
for those first 2 eps. And I know it takes you on something that's not satisfying, but fuck, man.
watch the first 2 eps, stop it, and just imagine what it was.
Or just go to episode 10. You're gonna be so confused. But 1, 2, 10.
You know, it's actually not bad if you just watch it and you're just like, oh, Terry Maitland did it. Just watch the first 2 episodes and just be like, oh shit, he did it.
Yeah.
Done. Okay.
Oh, dude.
He did it.
Dude,
You know
I
what
know
I'm
we're
saying?
past it. Things that don't make sense.
Thank
the
you.
last thing I have to say.
No, I don't care, dude.
Why does El Cuco
Oh, good.
want to be on camera as Terry Maitland? Because he very specifically does.
Yes.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, like, why does he want him to get caught? Like, why does he care if he gets caught?
Dude.
Why does El Cuco duplicate people?
Yeah. Yeah, just be someone else.
Well, I'm saying it doesn't matter.
That's
like,
a good point. Just
why
be
are
your
you
own.
haunting a little girl and going, like, why don't you just copy, eat your kid, go to another town?
Yeah, like why do you have to change?
Why
all
are
the
you
time?
hanging around, bro? They're like, oh, it's getting weak, like, da-da-da. I'm like, why? Why is it getting weak right now? Why was it getting weak?
I have no idea.
I forgot. They say a line. They're like, oh, he's weak because
hasn't
George
eaten?
and da-da-da, da-da-da.
He hasn't eaten lately or something like that. They
why?
said. I don't know.
Like, why hasn't he just eaten a kid?
Dude, you know how easy it is to go, hey,
Yeah.
Billy, I'm here to pick you up. Your mom sent me. The
Dude,
kids are dumb. You just eat
can
them.
imitate the mom and go pick the kid up, dude. You say, honey, get in the car. Like, what's the problem?
Dude. Yeah, that's a good point.
Fuck.
It's a great point. I wish I saw more of the hooded Okuko because he
They
was
say
terrifying.
one thing of like, oh, he has to wait every 24 days and he couldn't, whatever. They give some bullshit explanation of why he's weak, but it just didn't resonate with me. And I wasn't like, oh, that makes sense. I was
Trying
like,
to do like Jeepers Creepers, but not at least you understood that.
Yeah, exactly.
every
You're
27
Pennywise,
years,
like
whatever.
27
Yeah.
exactly. You're like, okay, whatever. But like,
When he's Terry Maitland and he sees the camera and he's basically like posing,
Yeah,
you're just
dude.
like, what are you doing? Because at the end of the day, you're right. Do you give a shit?
he wants him to get caught, but why?
But why? It's not like you're eating the grief of his family
Of
when
that
they're
family.
like, he's
That's
in
what I was-
prison. Like, oh.
No.
They just, all right, I'm in and out.
If you are going to be the grief eater and you're gonna suck the grief, if he was trying to eat Terry Maitland's kids the entire time, that was his main goal. Was like, oh, that's why I copied Maitland, because now the kids are going to get all depressed and the wife's depressed, and now I will need to eat the kids. I need to suck the kids. Go.
Dude, you're making me do the
Joe Flacco?
Yeah, you're making me do the. Hold on,
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Bro.
Yeah.
This kid, El Cuco loves kids.
Yeah.
He talks to Terry Maitland's daughter 5 nights in a row and doesn't even say, let me just eat her. Dude, she literally sits up in the dark and just goes, oh, hey, El Cuco. Yeah, I was talking to this guy, looks like my dad. Dude, suck her bone marrow out of her, dude. Fucking take her in the woods, hang her up, and just eat her. And she's screaming. And it's the guy that you just framed. That should be the best grief on the planet.
Why doesn't he eat them?
Why isn't he just going alone? Why is he, dude?
She's
oh
like,
my
oh,
God, I'm
yeah,
getting
he
so
came
angry.
again.
I'm
He
getting
came
so
again
angry.
tonight,
Why
yeah.
do you have to get kids broad daylight and take them somewhere, dude? You go to their homes at night and you suck their fucking blood out.
That's the thing. If like, oh, he needs to frame the people, so maybe that's why he needs to do all this. But they never say if he needs to frame the people or not. It's just never mentioned.
Nope.
That would explain it. You'd be like, oh, he can't just eat her because he needs to frame whatever kid gets killed, he needs to frame someone because that person takes the place of whatever the last. It's like a whole thing. They're trapped in a realm, whatever. I don't know,
Dude.
But
oh
they
my God.
none of that.
We
so
just
now
busted it wide open.
We can just go, wait, dude. He's visiting her. She's like best friends.
Dude, she opens
Best
the
friends,
windows
dude.
open. He can literally sleep in her bed if he wants.
Best friends.
Dude, you know
And
what?
if he can eat old people or
Yeah,
anyone,
yeah.
why doesn't he just eat what's her name's wife?
Yeah, eat everyone.
He has a conversation with. No, I'm just saying like who we see him
Of
with.
course.
He's having a conversation with fucking.
You want grief.
Meddleson's wife, dude.
You want grief.
The girl.
Eat her.
Yeah, her son died.
Dude, there must be grief galore in that house.
Why? But wait, no, he doesn't need to eat the grief because he's eating kids. They have no grief.
He gets like energy from the grief. Is that why he goes to the cave? Because there's this dead fucking body. You know how he likes to be by graveyards?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's in the fucking biggest graveyard
But
in
what
the town.
grief? They're dead people.
They don't explain it. They don't explain it. They just said he likes to be by graveyards. He's always by a graveyard. Graveyard.
Grave guard.
Grave garden. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Dude, you want grief? Dude, you're going to go to an open, busy festival and go through all the trouble of luring a kid away.
That's the
when you can
happiest
literally-
place in the world, first of all.
when-
So
yeah,
you
it's a
must be
festival.
like
You know how
fucking
happy it
going.
is?
They're all fucked up.
Yeah, or you can go down the street to fucking Janie Johnson's house where
Yep.
she's getting a babysitter who's banging her boyfriend, and you just walk in, you slaughter their
That's a good
throats,
question, yeah.
and you just eat
Yeah.
the fucking kids. He had so many opportunities to kill
Why?
kids.
Why does he have to duplicate people? Why can't he just go eat kids? At least give us an explanation, and then we wouldn't have to have this conversation, right?
Duplicate the mom at a grocery store.
Done.
Doctor's appointment.
Dude, imagine scenes like that in this show. If it was just like every episode, we get like a random scene of him, almost like Pennywise. Every movie, you get like 1 or 2 scenes of him just eating a random kid.
Yeah,
It
not
was
the
like
main
that.
cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we see him just in a grocery store, and the little kid cuts away, turns away, and the mom just like staring at him like this.
Dude.
She's like, "Mommy, what's wrong?" And she's, nothing,
And then
honey.
dude, it just expands its
Yeah.
jaw and just fucking
Or
eats
even
the kid.
even if they don't want to show that because they're very like pretentious,
Sure.
then you just show them walking to the car all fucked up in the kid, and then it just goes blurry out of focus or whatever.
Terrified.
You know what's happening.
I'm terrified right now.
Dude. That show would be dope. It just would have added a little flavor,
Just
dude.
make our own outsider. Call it the insider, dude.
And then, okay, last thing.
Sure.
Dude, The name.
Oh God, the explanation of it. Oh, dude.
Just give me the quote. What did she say?
Fuck.
Do you know?
Outsiders recognize other outsiders. Oh God, so you're trying to say you're an outsider because you're smart and you're black? You know what I mean? What's going on here, dude?
Dude.
The outsider should have been this guy came in out of town. No one knows who he is because he has whatever, dude. He has a fucked up face. I don't know.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Honestly,
Dude, 6.5.
Yeah, 6.0.
I just moved it down.
It would have been better if Terry Malin had a long lost twin brother and there was no supernatural thing, and they thought we were supernatural the whole time. And and then obviously a lot of things would be different, but you think it's supernatural for like 3-4 episodes, and you're like, this is, but no, it's literally Terry Malin has a long lost twin brother.
Dude, they go to talk to the
after.
dad in the hospital.
Yeah.
He's trying to say, I didn't know this.
Yeah, that's the revelation, and it's 4 episodes, and you're fucking done.
And you're going, oh, Terry Malin's twin
That's crazy.
kills kids and bites them.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And there's also this El Cuco thing going on.
No, there's not.
There's nothing to do
That's
with
what I'm trying to
it.
say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
no,
think
no.
there is because,
Yeah,
like, the little girl's
just
having
twin.
weird dreams. It's all just red herrings.
Just
It's
the
all
twin.
just distractions.
That's it.
Wow.
Insane, dude. Insane. We broke that thing apart.
Yeah, dude. Just a lot of wasted time. I'm sorry.
Loopy holies, dude. That's what
I
we
just
got
see
into.
that picture, and it just gives me anxiety of just having to watch another scene of them just sitting there, right?
Yeah.
They're just sitting there. And there were so many scenes like that.
Yep.
And I'm going, stop. I don't care whoever is on screen. I just don't care anymore.
And I don't care anymore.
You're tearing me apart, Andrew.
Outsider.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We did our
That's it,
score.
man.
We did our box office predictions.
I like it, dude. This is a pretty long episode. I love it, dude.
We had to get into it because
It's a show.
It's a show, but there's things that just don't make sense. And when things don't make sense in a show, you can go on for hours.
I can literally talk about this for another hour. I swear to God.
100%.
That's how much, if you go into the plot holes, and obviously we're ripping it apart, guys, right?
Sure.
Like, he gave it a 6.5, I gave it a 6.0. We're not shitting on the show. We're just punching little holes, dude.
First 2 eps, 10.
Punching holes. Oh, 11. I just want to watch the first 2 episodes.
I know,
man, yeah.
but you don't though.
Good
Like,
question. Are you ever going to watch this again?
No, never again.
And this guy rewatches shows all the time.
When they're worth it. You know, when they're worth it. Yeah, when they're worth it.
All right, well.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, dude.
All right, cool.
We'll see what happens next, you know.
We'll see
in
what
life.
happens next.
More shows, more movies are coming.
Well, I know it's coming soon, guys. We're going to be back next week with something pretty fucking controversial.
Definitely.